All right, welcome back to Daniel Huang of All Trades. Today I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about my XT3 and Weebill Lab gimbal rig. So I'll just share a little bit about how this works. Also, you can't see it right now, but I'll probably film it once I get the gimbal set up. Right in here I have my Insta360 camera live streaming to YouTube. So if you want to check out that live stream, it'll give you a 360 view of this, what's happening right here. First off, this is the Weebill gimbal. It's a stabilizer. I've hooked up a couple modifications to it, including a Smallrig piece that goes here. It gives me a couple 1/4 inch threaded spaces here, and also just ability to clamp some things here as well. Included with the Weebill Lab is just the tripod, so that gets normally mounted here. Or the one feature that people like about this is that it can be done in undersling mode, meaning I can put the tripod here and carry it this way. I like both. I don't want to be able to switch back and forth as I'm doing some filming work. So I will put the tripod at the bottom here. And what's cool is it enables me to set the tripod, pop it down on a table, and I can walk away for a little bit. And so I got that set up here. I also got this Smallrig custom handle. This handle is made for the Weebill Lab, and so it attaches here. It is not an easy attachment, but let's see if I can hold it up and attach here. There's a twist that happens here, and there's two pins that kind of keeps it locked in, which is really cool. So this is tight, and the handle has a couple 1/4 inch little holes that you can attach here. I have my hold fast, let's see if you can see that here. It is a little carry brick here. So it's a shoulder strap, the hold fast money maker, and it has these little hooks that will hook here. So what I'm planning on doing is using that, this right here, as a way for me to kind of hook this to the side if I wanted to do some other work but still have this on my person. So that works like this. And you've probably seen the videos, but the cool thing about the gimbal is it comes with all these locks. So right now I can unlock it. So this rig just recently came out of my bag, and so now we are in unlock mode. Now I'm going to share one more piece before I hook it up. The other piece I got also is I didn't like the default plate that came with the gimbal. It was a little bit too lightweight for me. So this is the Smallrig. It's an Arca Swiss mount plate here, so I can take the camera off the gimbal, attach it onto my Arca Swiss compatible tripod, which is sitting over there, and then go from there. It also allows you to hook other weights into the back here or into the front if you were carrying a very front heavy lens. In my case, not an issue as well. I also attached another hold fast mount into the 1/4 inch thread here. Again, this gives me the ability to hang this on the side of my hold fast money maker. Kind of crazy rig, but it will work that way. So what I'm going to do is, let me hold this up a little bit. I'm going to mount this into the plate here. So it hooks really cool. There's a threaded screw here that locks it in place. Hopefully it is relatively balanced. It's been a while since I balanced it, but it's pretty decent. And I'm going to power it on. So there we go. We are now powered on and mounted. Let me turn this on a little bit and do a little bit capture footage while I'm here. So in front of me, you hear, now I'm filming, you're seeing just the rig I got set up for this film. Over here I have just my rotor light set up, and up here is my Rode Video Mic Pro that's hooked up. I do have a better shotgun mic that's sitting on the ground over here, but eventually that will get hooked up. And for those, once I switch into edit mode over here, I got my Insta360 camera that's live streaming to YouTube, so a little meta. This will later get updated to YouTube, but here is the live streaming that's happening. Not sure if that works or not, but we'll see. Audio, the other piece of this puzzle is how to hook up audio. I do not I originally had balanced the camera with the mic on top. This is a Rode Video Mic Micro. I originally had this balance for this. What I don't like about it is if I prefer to just unbalance it and then hook the mic on later on. Puts a little bit of effort on the motor, but that's no biggie. It's a pretty good motor for the rig I have set up. So again, now I have external audio coming in here. And what I used to, I had a extra handle and the mic was sitting here. What didn't allow me to do was do the selfie mode. So in this case, I can triple tap, and this is now coming at me in selfie mode. The only problem is the handle is now in the way. So what you have to do is kind of tilt it back a little bit, and now you can do selfie filming. I'm filming myself in a vlog format. Why am I not recording? Let's record it. All right, this is the Weebill Lab XT3. I am now capturing audio from the Video Mic Micro and holding it this way. It's fairly awkward and weird, but my arms are shaking a little bit at this point because I have the weight here, but I can still hold it just like this, and hopefully this will work. Let's see if I can stitch all this together and give you a better view. Well, there you have it. There's my rig. I think this is what I'm settling on. Now this little mount over here, I was thinking of putting on a cold shoe here, or just be able to feature mount other things as I see fit. But for now, it's a fairly lightweight rig. I am able to pack it all into my Peak Design 10 liter messenger bag. Or I don't know what it's called, but the little messenger bag. And it works pretty well. Otherwise, it's a pretty functional run and gun rig I got set up. So guys, thanks for listening. Subscribe, leave comments. I'd be curious if you guys are running similar rigs out there. I know there's a couple of other YouTubers that are running around with an XT3 rig, but I wanted to share kind of an in-depth review of the Weebill Lab, the Zhiyun Weebill Lab, along with some of the Smallrig configurations. I'm going to try to leave links in the description below where you can get some of this equipment, and let me know what you think.